About to get started here for game one. And on the hill for the Cubs, Justin Steele. What should we keep an eye on here?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Gets him to chase after that one. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Juan Soto now. In the air, right side. Tucker makes the play. And there's two away. Two down, base is empty. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. And first offering is fouled off. Swung on, belted. Crow Armstrong going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Back here at Wrigley Field. And pitching in this game, Kodai Senga. What do we have on him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boo. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slight.
Oh, and a great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Suzuki, the next to hit. There's a strike.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first-inning lead.
And now 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. One out and a runner at second here in game one of the wild card series. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Two away.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how...
Line drive, base hit. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. And it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Ripped on the ground to second. They get the force. That's the third out. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Early 1-0 lead. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Steele back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong hauls it in, and there's one away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and he makes the catch. And there's two away. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. And that one ripped to left. Hat makes the catch, inning over. Game one of this wild card series. Here's Nico Horner, and that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-0. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland, and man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
And there's one away. Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Top half of the third inning, and now Francisco Alvarez. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Amaya down to first with it. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Up next for the Mets,
and now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 1 so far. That one ripped left field. And no one can get there. Coming home. He'll score.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
1 out. Runner at second. And now it's Juan Soto. That one fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second here in game 1 of the wild card series. Next pitch is outside.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-1. And he'll reach second with 1 away. And at second with 1 away. And now it's Mark Vientos. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now back.
And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Swing and a miss. And that is that. Here.
That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4. Take your base.
1 down, runner at third. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside. 1-0. Up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Swings through that one. 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
2 out, space is empty. That one out to right. Tucker should have it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here. Man at first, nobody out. Here's Juan Soto. Foul ball there. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he's a former home run derby champ. Missed with a changeup. 1-1. Now before the 1-1, time is called. Swings through it for the K. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Tucker puts it away for the out. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 in this one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He's got it, and that is that. So one.
Ball 4, take the base. That's ball 4. 3.
The play, Juan Soto. Missed inside with the curve. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out here in the late stages of game 1. Outside, and that's ball 2. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
He's in there.
So the go-ahead run. One down, runner at first. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. Swing and a foul out of play. With the tying.
Ball 4, take your base.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Back to the pitcher covering. Double play. And that's the ball game. So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in mine. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, but on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. Blue watch, the color just fell to me. A parrot was in the face.
Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. Game 2 of the National League Wild Card Series coming your way on the show. It's the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Ripped on a line, snags it, and a quick out number 1. Here's Juan Soto. He swings and fouls one off. Way out front for strike two.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
One out, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one missed.
Oh, this is a guy that...
In half up to hit.
Leading up for the Cubs, the left fielder, Ian.
That one outside.
Half.
And that's ball one. To third, Vientos. Jump throw across his body. On the money. Nice play.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the play for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
Kyle Tucker in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next pitch is outside.
3 balls, no strike.
And Kyle Tucker will take his base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome.
That is
It wasn't
good.
an intentional
But designated
walk, but
hitter.
he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Tucker stands at first with one out. That misses. And 1-1. Oh, and he hit him. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Bush. A little bit low. Ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And he pumps it a strike.
1 strike.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in game 2 of the wild card series. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Out to short, Lindor. Slings it across, and the inning is wild card series.
That's ball 4.
2 on, 1 out. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. First and third, one down.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball. With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. So digging in, Luis Angel Acuna. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Brings it in. Runner tagging and heading for home. He scores on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead. So the batting order turns over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. This to third. Tosses to first. Out number 3. Ready to go. 3. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Shota back to work. And first offering is fouled off. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Foul ball.
Nothing like the...
Ball 4, take your base.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto, 1 for 2. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. Swing and a miss. And a 3.
Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4.
And welcome back to the ball. Danny Young on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
1-1.
And the sweeper misses.
3. Ball 4, take your base.
And first offering is fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the late stages of game 2. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Righty delivers. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in. 0 for 3 in this one. And fouled off. Deal 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Wrigley. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Dedniel Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss as he was. Start. Mets going with a pitch hitter. Jeff McNeil looking to start something with 1 gone. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Presley, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And it is 2-1. Base is empty, one away here in game 2 of the wild card series. Center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Snags it for the second out. So they're down to their final out. Mets going with a pinch hitter. Jose Siri trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man.
I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that's it. Series over. They are off to the NLDS.